Well, good morning from the Algarve. I'm going to do some sun-dried tomatoes this morning because we have got an abundance of tomatoes, and the tomatoes are absolutely gorgeous and they're coming thick and fast, and we've got more tomatoes than what we can eat at the moment. So I'm going to show you how to sun dry them, and it's going to take over a period of probably 4 to 6 days, so maybe not in this video you'll see the end result, but it's pretty simple to do anyway. It's just a question of getting the tomatoes and slicing them in half, and I'm going to pop them on this baking tray. I think I might have actually picked too many. Any of the really gnarly ones I'm going to just Google to see if it's safe to give to hens and chickens. Like that one's not very nice, so I'm going to check to make sure that I can give it to the chickens next door. We are hoping to get our own chickens, aren't we? But I think I'd still give them a treat anyway because they do know me. So that is our tray of tomatoes. So all you have to do now is actually cover it in salt. But don't worry, because after 4 days what we're going to do is actually rinse them. Now you can actually just rinse them, or you can boil rinse them. So it doesn't matter how much salt you put on, it's just preserving them from the bugs, etc. But I'm going to go one step further and just put a little net over.
A mosquito net?
It is actually a mosquito net that I've cut. So I'm going to do that now. I'll just get it off the washing line. Good old mozzie net will sort that out. So, and now I've got to find somewhere in direct sun that we can sun dry these.
Ooh.
You need to put the pin.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, we're 1 kilometer away from the fiber optic. Okay, so this is execution. Okay, payments to the state, reference 171 52 304 760 9500. Confirm the amount 48.59. Confirm. So it's 171 523 047 609 500 48.59. Confirm. Okay.
Not going to believe what we've got in the garden. 2 male peacocks and a dog. Pussy! Go on! Pussy! No! Pussy! Pussy, no! 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 Yeah, I picked up the logo then, so I dropped them, I didn't put them in the bag. Ow! Got bitten. Ants, ants, ants.
I got bitten by a few ants. Okay, good morning from the Algarve. So what I'm doing today is I'm going to continue doing the front porch of the property itself. And if you look carefully, what I've been doing is because you aren't allowed to put a concrete footing and foundation down in front of your house here on this property. What you can do is you can raise the property patio, but you have to use the existing materials on the land, as you can see. So what I've done is I've collected loads and loads of stones, rebuilt it all the way up. The front face of the wall, Angela, if you come around here, has not been...
No, you're just taking away my step.
Yeah, the front face of the property, I haven't sunk it into the ground, so nothing's been sunk into the ground. All it's been done is laying along the top. And what I've done is I've built the perimeter area of the stone wall to seal it all off, ready for pouring concrete in, to seal all the bricks here. But nothing's been sunk categorically, nothing must be sunk into the ground. And what I'm going to then do is I'm going to break up the rest of the patio along the back of the house.
Well, somebody isn't going to be happy with that.
Yeah, Belle's not going to be very happy, but it's only for a short time. And I'm going to break it all up, and I'm going to smash all the concrete what they've done, because if you look carefully, what they've done is they've done exactly what I'm going to do. They've created a stone and mud hearth base at the front of the house, then put a very thin line of concrete. Now the problem with what they've done is they never put a metal frame in, grid in. So that's my grid wall over here, and this will stop the concrete from cracking. So it's very important to use this. And also it's very important that before you pour the cement into the area where I'm filling up with stone, you should make sure all the stones are well washed, because you need to get all the dirt off it so it all bonds nice and tight together. So this is my next job, but at the same time I'm going to put lighting in. So they're going to have floor lighting here and there, and probably one in the middle. And so it'll create a nice little light so as you walk up to the house. Because Angela does like to see stars at night, so we're going to put dual lighting in.
Well, I need to be able to turn them off.
Yeah, you'll have a light switch.
Yeah.
Yeah, very important. And also I want to do it so it can be operated on solar as well, which is a bonus. Fingers crossed.
Bella. Little Belle. How are you doing this morning? How are you doing? Oh, you had us up last night, didn't you? Coughing again. Oh, the moon's actually behind the camera. I'm just planting up the melons that have germinated late. Ideally, Sharon should be up and working, and we're going to have this raised bed up and running, but unfortunately Sharon has got a leaky problem. So hopefully Leo's going to come Monday and fix her. But I think with Sharon it's just a question of everything rubbery is going to just go on her. So this will be the fifth seal, because she's having 2 seals done. I think Abe did 4 seals before. Is it 2 seals? I can't remember. So anyway, it's getting fixed again. So by the time Abe's actually done all the work and he's ready to sell her, it'll be like a new machine, that. So anyway, I'm planting up these melons that have germinated late. So when Sharon is up and running, hopefully next week, and we will have filled the other raised bed, because the broad beans now are past it. Well, they're not broad beans, they're like Portuguese beans, and I don't think they're as nice as the English long green beans. But my neighbour said you've got to catch them early. Unfortunately, I actually gave her some beans and they weren't nice, so. But, and the sweet corn's ready now, so that's the only thing that's in there, so it'll be an ideal time to actually get that as a raised bed. So I'm looking forward to that. So I've got, oh, that's quite a long route in there. So I'm just potting them up because they're really sort of like seed tray bound now. And I've also got some cucumbers that I wanted to put in there as well. So I haven't been very successful with lettuce. That's one thing I haven't been. I think the lettuce is quite tough, the variety that I actually chose.
Okay.
So it's Friday and this is 5 days of actually drying these tomatoes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop them in the colander. It's easier just to do it like this. And what we're going to do, we're going to rinse them off. Give these a good old rinse, because they've had salt on them. You know what I need to do now? I need to rush in and get a tea towel. And just dry these off. So we're going to, in our jar, olive oil. Some garlic. Now this is actual fresh oregano, but I have put it in a oregano jar, but it's actually fresh Portuguese oregano. It's amazing how many tomatoes you can actually fit in here.
What's that, black pepper?
It's oregano. I wouldn't dare put black pepper on it. She won't be able to eat it.
Because I'm allergic to pepper.
Yes, you are. So there we go. A whole jar of sun-dried tomatoes in there. Sit down like that. Maybe just give it a smidgen more of this. There we go. So, one whole jar of sun-dried tomatoes.
Yummy, yummy.
So I think we need to do that again tomorrow. So we've got no tomatoes left because we've actually got so many tomatoes, but yeah.
So we're going to do this again tomorrow?
I think so.
And how many tomatoes, how many do you think we can produce?
Probably 100 jars by the end of summer.
Yummy.
It's how many we're going to eat, isn't it?
And we also could sell them.
We could. But the jars, I think themselves are €2.
Yeah, it's a bargain for the jars because people will buy the sun and then they'll buy the product inside.
Yeah. Right, okay, so now to cementing. It's about 5 o'clock.
Yes,
it's actually 5:30 now, and it's just ideal time for you to crack on with your cementing.
I am now moving away from the tree, and all day today I've had to deal with the heat, and I couldn't cement until the shadow was over. So now the shadow's over, I'm coming over now, it will stop the cement from cracking. So this has to be cemented now. I haven't got my digger working, so I've been using the scoop at the back of my tractor, Tracy, to do all the heavy lifting across. So hopefully I'll get this done by tonight.